Hello everyone, I'm Rick and thanks for joining me. And if you've been here before, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at more of a tool for podcasters or video producers. We have the Melonare PM-2S wireless in-ear monitor system. And you will see the paid promo banner above because Melonare did send this kit out to me at no charge. Thank you Melonare for your support of the channel. So before we get into the PM-2S, let's talk about who might need something like this. What is it for? Well, the main need would be for stage musicians to hear themselves play back in their ear in very loud environments. But there are other reasons why you might need an IEM system as well. Let's say you're on camera or on a live stream and you need your producer to feed you information. They could be doing some research on their computer and on the fly send you that data over to your ear. Or if you're live streaming and have a moderator skimming to the chat for important questions, they could be doing all of that while you worry about the video, and for example, they can feed you a question saying, hey, John Smith asks this or that. Now in my case, since I don't have a producer and I film alone, I can use an IEM system to monitor my audio to make sure that I don't have any cutouts and that my levels are set properly, that everything sounds good without clipping. Now let me show you what I have been using. This is the Phoenix Pro PTM33. It's large, it needs power. It can send audio to up to 4 IEM receivers, but only in mono, and it does cost around $500. And believe it or not, that's actually a really good price, considering a Sennheiser setup like this would cost around $3K. Well, today's kit, the Melonare PM-2S, shrinks that down to a tiny battery-powered kit that can transmit in mono and in stereo, and it just might be all you really need. So let's start off by seeing what we get in the box. We get the 2 units with a transmitter marked TX and a receiver marked RX. We get an 18-inch 3.5mm TRS to 3.5mm TRS, a 3.5mm to 6.35mm adapter, a USB-A to dual USB-C for charging the units. However, we don't get a charging brick. You will have to provide your own. And finally, we get a 6-inch USB-C to USB-C OTG cable. Now let's take a closer look at the units. On the top, we have power buttons. On the left, we have volume up and volume down buttons. On the right of the receiver, we have a 3.5mm analog out, as well as a USB-C for charging only. And on the right of the transmitter, we have a 3.5mm analog in, as well as a USB-C, but this time not only for charging, but can also act as a digital in when using the OTG cable. Finally, in the rear, we have some nice clips. The PM-2Ss have a 300 mAh battery in each of them and get a claimed 10 hours of use and range up to around 150 feet. For my use case in my space, the range is a non-issue. So the first thing that I would do is I fully charge these units, and then you press down on the power button for 4 seconds or so till the green light lights up. We'll do the second one as well. And when they're solid, that means they're paired. You can also sync multiple receivers to one transmitter as well. Now from here, we can select whether we want to transmit and receive in stereo or mono. And that could be very useful for some configurations where you'll be sending one audio signal to the right ear and another different one to the left ear. In my case, I'll change to mono by tapping on the power button on both the transmitter and the receiver. Now you can plug in your favorite headphones or IEMs to the receiver, and I'll keep this simple and I'll use a mono IEM. I love this little guy. Keep it simple. I like to use a little clip to hold the cable towards the back of my collar. And while the PM-2S system does transmit in 24-bit 48 kilohertz, I don't need anything fancy for the earbud. I'm just using this to monitor levels and cutouts. And since I'm using the Sennheiser XSW wireless system for my microphone here, I keep the transmitter to my mic in my left pocket here. I'll go ahead and keep the Melonare receiver on my right pocket to prevent any interference. Usually around 6 inches or so is a good distance though. So I'll plug in my mic into the mic port. I like my volume all the way up. We have 10 levels of volume on the receiver and the transmitter. Now over to my audio device. I use a recorder, and I'm using my MixPre 6 for my recording. I have my receiver of my microphone plugged in on channel 1 here, and I have two options here. I can connect the Melonare into the line level input on the left side here, and this is a fixed level signal. Or I can input it into my headphone output on the other side, and now the line level is a cleaner signal. But for just monitoring, a little noise isn't an issue for me. And with the headphone out, I have a volume, so I can quickly adjust gain as well. Now I'll be using a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter adapter here. And you know what? I think that it'd be great if Melonare would actually send one of these in the kit as well, and maybe a mono earbud, and just make it a kit and maybe charge $5 more. That would make this a little more complete. But I do prefer this 3.5 male to 3.5 male because it holds the receiver really nice. I can just drop it into my mic, and that's it. It doesn't dangle down like the cable would. So now I'm speaking and I'm hearing myself back through my earbud to make sure the levels are great. Now there's another thing we can do here instead of monitor itself as well though. I can connect the transmitter to my phone with that included OTG cable. And then the receiver to another input on my recorder. So I'll use that male to male cable, connect the adapter, and we'll come in on line 4. Now I connect the wire over to my headphone here to hear myself back. And now I can be talking and I can bring some music on in here. Bring the gain up here a little bit. Just like that. Or instead of music, we can bring in a caller as well. Now again, I do have to monitor myself with a cable here, but if I had another set, I can go fully wireless as well and just have it set up like I had previously. So all in all, a very versatile system. Now, does the DAC in the receiver sound as good as one of the high-end Bluetooth receivers on other devices that I've tested before? So let's say if I play Tidal here and plug in my Dunu Arashi planar magnetics, will I get amazing sound? Well, no. It is very nice, but this really isn't its intended use. This system really is for monitoring and not sending studio-grade, high-quality music through it. And for under $60, it's definitely a recommend from me. I love its flexibility and ease of use. Now, Melonare also has another kit that comes with 1 transmitter and 2 receivers, plus a charging case, and that one's pretty nice as well. So I'll leave a link to both of these below. And that's about all I have for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.